Oi, Danny, right? I've got to say, hot fucking problem with you, right? Because, like, I'm sitting here, minding my own fucking business, not doing much. But minding my own business, that's the important part. I ain't getting in no one's shit, I ain't getting out of no one's grill. I'm just fumbling about on the internet, as you do, on several internets actually, as far as I'm aware. And lo and behold, fucking Danny Cleary, who I ain't seen in years, fucking pops up on my news feed on Faceache and says, fucking woo, look at me, accents. Now, I don't know why you're showing off your accent to people, Danny, but it's okay, because I love you and God loves you, remember that. By which I mean I love you, and love is the empirical experience of a culmination of several millions of years of natural and random biological evolution by which we adapted to ascertain for ourselves sentience and consciousness, and then went on to use our God complex to create a being greater than ourselves to help us understand things that we can't understand. Anyway, so you're doing this Rimpy Dimpy fucking la la bullshit. I'm sitting here and I ain't got fuck all else to do. So I'm going to respond to your video, Danny, right now, because I think you've earned it. I think you've done a good job making this video. I can see you put a lot of hard work into it. So here it goes. You want me to pronounce some words. Now, it's a fucking weird list of words. Now, there ain't one fucking swear word in there, so that immediately pisses me off. And it's just like, were you fucking drunk when you chose these? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Feel like I'm warming up for the 100-metre sprint, but verbally. Aunt Ruth, Root Theatre, Iron Salmon, Caramel Fire, Water New Orleans, Pete and Both again, probably Alabama, Lawyer Coupon, Mayonnaise Pyjamas, Caught Naturally, Aluminium Gift, Tumbler Cracker Jack, Doorknob Envelope, GPOY. I don't feel sane. Anyway, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? Rude. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? Oh, you just answered, that's a bubbly carbonated drink. What do you call Jim's shoes? I don't know, ask Jim. Why his name is shoes, I ain't got a fucking clue, but it's not my prerogative. What do you call your grandparents? Tombstone number 1 and tombstone number 2. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? Fucking broken. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? Donker. Choose a book and read a passage from it. Okay, I'm going to read you a quick passage from Friedrich Nietzsche's Beyond Good and Evil, which is a fantastic book. The great epochs of our life are at the points when we gain courage to rebaptise our badness as the best in us. I think that's true. The will to overcome an emotion is ultimately only the will of another or of several other emotions. Interesting. There is an innocence of admiration. It is possessed by him to whom it has not yet occurred that he himself may be admired some day. Thank you. Our loathing of dirt may be so great as to prevent our cleaning ourselves, justifying ourselves. Maybe. Sensuality often forces the growth of love too much, so that its roots remain weak and is easily torn up. I see where you're coming from, Mr. Nietzsche. It is a curious thing that God learned Greek when he wished to turn author, and that he did not learn it better. Well, God's got a lot of shit to be dealing with, man. I mean, like, there's a lot of languages, and he's one bloke. I mean, fucking hell. I mean, I can barely, like, wake up in the morning and not shit myself and be scared about the outside world, but God's got, like, fucking, like, what is it, like, at least, like, 400,000 people on the planet. And like maybe even like, I don't know, maybe like 600,000. That's almost like 500,000, isn't it? And then like it's got fucking animals. Like who cares what language it's in, man? Everyone makes mistakes. maybe he doesn't give a shit. God doesn't give a shit. There's a nice idea. Even concubinage has been corrupted by marriage. I'd love a concubine. That'd be well good. Anyway, I think that's enough of that one. Do you think I have an accent? Do you think you have an accent? I'm assuming that this is written in the tense so that I should infer that it's do I think I have an accent? Because of course you think you have an accent, you've already answered that one. Do I think I have an accent? Well, I try my best not to think. I find it a good cathartic way of dealing with life. Because when you think a lot, you become aware of how I don't know. Life is like a box of chocolates, full of shit that I can't have. Anyway, full of shit I can't handle, I should say. Anyway, would I want to be a wizard or a vampire? What kind of fucking question is that? It's like, would I want to be a wizard or would I want to be a fucking unicorn or a griffin? They're all fucking mythological. What? Why are you asking me these questions, man? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Sorry, there's your answer. Do you know anyone on Xanga in real life? I don't know what the fuck Xanga is, and I have difficulty with the distinction between something that can be referred to and something that's not part of real life, whether it's just contained in a digital form or in just a conceptual form. It still exists in real life. Surely if something is the product of something that is physical and real, then surely it is physical and real by extension and therefore can be considered part of real life. So this Xanga that you're talking about, unless it's some kind of non-entity that exists in a hyperdimension by which we cannot contemplate on any level, then I'm sorry, but it's part of real life. I can't make that distinction, and therefore it's another question. End audio by saying any 3 words you want. Go fuck yourself.